Welcome, everybody. Good Friday. It's April 12th, 2013. I'm Angie Bruss. Thanks for joining me for The Play, where we give you tomorrow's headlines today. And actually, this weekend's headlines. I'm here with Rick Green, who's the local editor for the Oklahoman. All right, well, 3 persons of interest were taken into custody in connection with a bank robbery Friday morning. Federal officials believe they could be related with other robberies as well. Rick, what can you tell us about this?
Well, this is a pretty dramatic bank robbery this morning. In fact, in tomorrow's paper, there's going to be a really, I think, an award-winning picture of authorities taking one of the suspects into custody at gunpoint. And one of the officers has a gun right on his head, pointed right at his head. Wow. So what happened is a bank was robbed in South Oklahoma City early this morning. The suspects were at large for a while, but quickly authorities saw that they had crashed a car into a tree. Some nearby schools were put on lockdown. Those suspects were later all apprehended, and that concluded that event. But it was kind of a hairy moment there for some school kids,
I bet,
and for the authorities until they kind of got him under custody.
Wow, it felt like reality TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, the Senate pushed past conservatives' attempt to block a new gun control measure on Thursday. Oklahoma senators were divided on the proposal, which would improve federal background checks. What do we know about this?
Well, our 2 U.S. senators were divided on the issue of whether to advance this enhanced background check bill in the Senate to debate, and our Senator Inhofe voted against, and Senator Coburn voted to go ahead and advance it to debate. And this was quite a controversial thing for Senator Coburn. His Facebook just blew up after that, with people really complaining. Some of the comments were obscene, and Coburn has responded today. He issued a statement saying, you know what, I'm going to do what's right and what I think is correct, and basically that's my first job, my job one, and that's his response to the criticism.
Wow. Yeah, very controversial subject right now. Obviously, we hear both sides of the debate on gun control. All right, there will be a series of stories this weekend on the drought in our state. Is Oklahoma City going to run out of water? Oh my goodness, what's going on?
That's the question Bill Crum is addressing in our lead story in the Sunday paper, and it's a complicated one. The short answer is that Oklahoma City seems to be set up in a pretty good situation. Some other areas of the state are in more dire straits, hot spots as it were, in western Oklahoma, where there's more concerns about water supply. So it's a really good analysis of it. We're going to have some charts and photos and something really to look at.
Yeah, we've had a good amount of rain lately, but probably we still have a lot of catching up to do.
Right. We always think, well, this rainstorm, that's going to be the drought buster. And it certainly has helped. But over the long term, it seems that we are at somewhat of a deficit in terms of rainfall.
I bet. All right, well, 2 years ago, we all remember this. The Flaming Lips song, Do You Realize, was named the official state rock song. It was a little controversial. Executive order, Governor Brad Henry had to actually make sure that that was in place. What's the update on this?
That's right. Governor Henry did that by executive order, such that it has to be renewed. And now Governor Fallon is not renewing it, not a priority for her. Of course, there was little controversy at the time when Henry did it by executive order. It was not done by legislative resolution. The reason being, there was some controversy when the Flaming Lips came to the state capitol. One of the band members was wearing a hammer and sickle shirt, the sign for communism, and some things like that led some Republicans to not want to vote for it. So it was done by executive order by the Democratic governor at that time. Now, Mary Fallon, a Republican, has some other ideas.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's got a lot on her plate. Who knows? We don't know, obviously, everything that goes into that. Well, these are the stories that you can find in Saturday and Sunday's paper in the Oklahoman. Make sure you check those out. Rick, thank you so much.
Thank you.